What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today, I have a fun little MU match against my boy Advent, and Advent's actually a dude, so don't let that the female character fool you. We just decided to bring a whole bunch of random stuff, and it turned out to be pretty interesting, because this guy always brings really fun Pokemon. This dude actually always hooks me up with some really interesting stuff that he's breeding and stuff all the time. So, Advent's chill. He's going to be leading off with a Fearow, and I was like, holy hell, I haven't seen a Fearow yet. I know it's going to outspeed me. It has like 5 base more speed than Jinx, and I was like, well, titties. But that's completely fine. I actually just decided to let him hit me down to my Focus Sash because I wanted to get a lovely kiss on something. So he's going to go for the U-turn. He has to switch into something that he's pretty much expecting to get put to sleep. He goes into the Samurott just in case I wanted to hit it with an Ice Beam, but I just go for the nice little lovely kiss, smooch him right on the stomach, or on the chest, which is kind of weird, but Prostitute is a weird bitch, you know? You gotta expect that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and switch into Molly, and this time I was actually able to find Molly. This is actually, some of you may remember this Dustox. I've had this Dustox around since like Gen 4. Molly the Moth has been fucking shit up lately. I go for the Light Screen, because I actually assumed that the Samurott was gonna be a special attacking one. I actually made the wrong assumption there, as you'll see. But he's actually been telling me about how much shit this fucking Samurott's been just destroying lately on Wi-Fi, and I'm like, I'm a little bit afraid of that thing now. He goes for the Swords Dance as he wakes up, and that just pretty much reassures that I just made a stupid play, because I had other options than switching into Dustox, but Dustox is fucking sweet, so why not? I go for the Toxic, as I get a free turn here, and he's going to be poisoned, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. I actually predicted, like, the wake up there, so that's kind of neat. I'm sitting there looking at my team, and I'm like, this thing is about to destroy me, but then I realize Prostitute's got some dry-ass skin, so I'm like, you know, you could use a little bit of moisture. Go in, take that freaking Razor Shell to the skin, absorb it, and I'm like, yes, you did not even know that Jinx had dry skin. That's right. So now I'm able to outspeed. I can hit it with a Psychic, which is not going to kill it, but it's at least going to get it to the point where the Toxic is going to knock it out. So he's going to go for the Mega Horn, and that would have been hilarious if it missed, but it actually nails me right in the whore face, and Prostitute is dead. But good shit, Prostitute. You know, you did your job. A lot of the time, I bring Prostitute, she misses 2 lovely kisses and dies, and I'm like, well, sweet. Thanks. But that was actually kind of interesting. So my Light Screen wears off, not too big of a deal. I don't have the Light Clay on my Dustox because he kind of needs the health with the Black Sludge and stuff. So I figured he was probably going to want to bring out his lead, the Fearow, so I went into Knuckles, which was a pretty safe bet. He goes for the U-turn, which is going to hit him with some Life Orb damage. I'm like, yeah, take that, Fearow. Fearow is actually a pretty big threat in NU. It outspeeds a lot of stuff, and it actually hits pretty damn hard. It's pretty awesome. So I go for the Stealth Rocks, as I knew he was probably going to U-turn. I want those rocks up just so when that thing switches back in, it's going to take a dickload of damage, so that's going to be cool. And he has Sentinel Prime over here, and that's this guy has some pretty interesting nicknames. I like it. You know, I like battling people that have cool nicknames. I want to see what his Golurk is going to do. He actually just hits me with a Shadow Punch. I just stayed in, went for the Earthquake, and it ends up getting a critical hit, which is pretty nice for me. Sucks for him. Sorry about that, Sentinel Prime. So now I'm going to switch. I realized that this is actually a pretty stupid switch. This guy actually gave me this Ninetales. I go into my Drought Ninetales. I knew I could take at least 1 Shadow Punch, and then I could, like, kill it with a freaking Fire Blast or whatever the hell I want to go for. I could have actually even gone for the Solar Beam here. See, he hits me with a Shadow Punch. I live with 7 HP, and I was like, this is stupid. I missed the freaking Fire Blast. I would have killed myself with Life Orb anyways, as he kills me with a Shadow Punch, and I just wanted to show off my sweet, shiny Ninetales that Advent actually gave me. But that ended up being a fail, and it turns out being a pretty much bigger fail than it actually should have been, because he actually has an Executor on his team, and I just gave him some free sun, so I was like, shit. I go for the Earthquake, as he's just going to hit me with 1 last Shadow Punch, and it's not going to kill Sand Slash, but it kind of sucks, because now I'm just a sitting duck here for this freaking Executor to come out and just ruin my damn day. So Palm Trees comes out. Pretty scary. The only time Executor is really scary is when there's sun. He can just go for the Solar Beam, just straight up absorb some light, spit it right out of his weird egg head thingy, and Knuckles is not really going to be digging that. So Sand Slash is going to die there. I didn't really have a switch, and nobody wanted to take a damn Solar Beam, to be quite honest. But now I'm going to go into Molly here, because I was like, I can probably take a Psychic. I have max HP, max special defense. Let's do it. I live that shit with 29 HP. That is how beastly Molly the Moth is. You think Molly the Moth fucks around? Think again. I go for the Bug Buzz, which is easily going to kill that thing, and wow, Dustox coming in handy. It's pretty awesome. So I get my Black Sludge, looking pretty solid out here with 39 HP, as he's going to go into Saints Row again, and this Fearow is just causing damn problems, but he does have a sweet nickname, so it's kind of cool. I know that he's probably just going to go for like a Drill Peck or a Return or something. He actually ran a damage calc, and I realized that Whiscash could take at least 2 of those. So I go in, I take a Drill Peck rather nicely as he just takes some more Life Orb damage, and I get my leftovers, so I basically ensure that I can live this next attack. I had a couple options. I could have gone for the Dragon Dance here and tried to sweep, but I actually just go for the Waterfall on the smart play because he almost kills me there with the return, and I honestly wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to outspeed shit, so I just went for the Waterfall. I get that insured kill, and West Cash is looking pretty badass out here. Herp is doing his job. It would be nice to get up some Dragon Dances like this thing's supposed to. It's weird how he can learn Dragon Dance. Pretty badass, though. Now he's going to bring out Shu, and kind of reminds me of the Chin Pokemon episode of South Park, so that's pretty hilarious. He goes for the Earthquake. It's going to go ahead and knock Herp out, and I didn't really have a switch to bring in on that, so Herp kind of had to do it. But at least I got to take the Fearow out, which was my main fear. Ha! Get it? Hilarious. So I actually bring out Molly here thinking that, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Maybe I was thinking I was going to be able to outspeed and get like a Roost off and then be able to beast it, but I actually just died to an Earthquake, so whatever. Now I'm able to bring out Bubbles. This was actually a key play here. Bubbles is not the kind of Bubbles that he thinks it is. He's going to switch into his Typhlosion. As you'll see, he was predicting me to go for the Dragon Dance. Had I gone for the Dragon Dance, I would have been still slower than his Choice Scarfed Typhlosion, and then he probably would have been able to hit me with something pretty hard, but I actually turned out to be an Assault Vest for Alligator, so I just went for the Waterfall, not having really anything else to do, so it worked out perfectly for me, but that was actually a really good prediction on his part. It would actually have been really nice if the sun was still up so he could fuck me up with a Solar Beam or something, but he's going to bring out his Sock. He's going to go for one Close Combat, which is going to lower his defenses, and one Waterfall is going to completely demolish that thing, which is a bummer because I actually really wanted to show him that I had the Aqua Jet, because this Feraligator's got some tricks up his sleeve. Don't sleep on this Feraligator. So, thank you guys for watching, and be sure to leave a like and a comment because I enjoy reading your guys' comments and stuff. Also, just to let you guys know, while this video's live, I'm probably going to be in bed in pain because I'm getting my wisdom teeth out this week, and this video's scheduled to upload about that time. So, yeah, to make me feel better, you should go check out a freaking Haydunn shirt and pick yourself up one, or a hoodie or a tank top or whatever you're feeling.